sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need.
Oh!
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, walking down to the 23-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. That's a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 27.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. 43-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A carry here for Warren. Warren, first down and more. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Marcus Jones now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Open man. It's complete. Pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. They'll go play action with May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's caught on the right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down. We are through 1. 8-3 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Warren. to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make.
And he'll take it on in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Two-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. May, little pop pass to the receiver. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On the handoff, Stevenson running left. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's second and 9. To throw now. May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is Bourne. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in! Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Patriots.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Working his way out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. First down for Aaron. Metcalf takes the grab again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
Again, it's Rodgers. Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, that is touchdown number 508 of his career, drawing him level with the man who he was the understudy for his first few seasons, Brett Favre.
Oh, okay.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Jones now on the return. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, New England. The PAT up and good. And the Patriots are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle
And he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
I just hope the young kids watching this are really paying attention. You get rewarded when you play with incredible effort. He's been close all game long, and he just continues to rush and rush. Now, he gets the strip, sack, fumble recovery, all at once.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now May has completed to Douglas. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, New England.
10 yards. And the Patriots, first down.
To throw is May. They'll set up the screen.
Holding!
Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he'll be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 69 yards.
That's another Patriots.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
May gonna hold on to this one. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now with Rodgers.
Hey!
This is intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing is May. Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll toss right side to Stevenson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Wow, an important one coming here. It's high game, late, and this is 3rd down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Here's Warren. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
A run here with Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Big play coming up. 3rd and 7. And the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Off the play fake. Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown Steelers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. First down throw there is incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Here's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing now is May. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's May again. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. On 3rd and long, here's May.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going. It's May, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much, and that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. A first down throw from Rodgers. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. The pass can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with Warren. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run with Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Airing one out for Bourne. That is blocked. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Here we go. One final play. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effects they have in-game. Superstar and Superstar X-Factor players have access to abilities. Unlock those ability slots by improving a player's overall rating.
ball is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the Pittsburgh special teams that come up with the big play here. Short kickoff, and after getting through that first wave of tacklers, there's no one left. He's going all the way. Touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Rashad Bateman. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Thinking about throwing, then decides to run. He's in for a 10-yard touchdown. The Eagles are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Oh.